Okay, so we are on the way to Doncaster for the Retro Games Fair. It's been a long time. I've not actually been to a games fair since I've been on YouTube. It's been that long, so really excited. Got a little man in the back. What are you looking for today? Captain American Action Man. Yeah, well, he's excited. He knows what he wants as usual. Yeah, we're about half an hour away. Really looking forward to it. You excited?
Yeah.
How excited? Tree excited. That's high praise. See you when we get there.
What you know about Retro Ghetto? Collecting and playing retro. Street Fighter on the Nintendo. I'm a veteran at this, not a pro. Lock into the Retro Ghetto. Come and have a look around in the ghetto. We got Sonic and Staples Settle. Lock into the Retro Ghetto.
Okay, so we're back from the Doncaster Retro Video Games Fair. Had an amazing day. Got back a couple of hours ago now. Had a much needed brew. The UK weather's doing its best to dampen the spirits, but we had a fantastic time. I took the family with me, and for anybody that's thinking about going to the Doncaster Retro Game Fair and they have a young family, it really is the perfect one to go to because they've got a soft play area there. So what I did was I did a lap or so with little man, and he was pulling me in every which direction, showing me every single toy he laid eyes on and telling me what he wants for Christmas 10 times over. And then he went with Mrs. Retro Ghetto, and they went to the soft play area, and she had a coffee. And then I was able to do some real game hunting and talk to so many great people that I met, because I did meet quite a few people that said they watched the channel, which was very humbling. And I met loads of YouTubers as well. And the highlight of my day was meeting my hero, Tommy from Dad and Lads Gaming. If you're not subscribed to Dad and Lads Gaming, by the way, make sure you do so. It's one of my favourite channels on YouTube. And yeah, those guys are just hilarious. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description below. Make sure you go and check out Dad and Lads Gaming if you're not already subscribed. But yeah, the event itself was really, really good. It was very well run. As you've probably seen, there was quite a large queue upon arrival, but it didn't take too long to get in once they opened the doors. The only thing I would say is, maybe I'm an old man, maybe I've been in the hobby too long, but prices are quite expensive. Maybe that's just indicative of the times as opposed to just the show itself, but it's very rare I go to one of these events and don't come away with at least a couple of boxed SNES games, but alas, on this occasion, no SNES games. I think maybe when you've been in the hobby as long as I have and you've got as many games as I have, it's few and far between the things that you're actually looking for, And equally, a lot of these games are now £50. I remember being £20. So I was very begrudging to pay that money when I know I could have bought it for, you know, lesser amount just a year or two ago. But listen, I'm an old man, don't listen to me. I did see quite a few people there that had managed to pick up some bargains. So there definitely are some bargains to be found, but I treat it a bit like TK Maxx. If you go rooting through enough stuff, you will find a good deal, but yeah, prices were a little bit high for my taste, but I did still manage to come away with some really nice things. And first thing I want to highlight is this Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary Collector's Edition. Now, the first thing you'll notice is this abomination up here. Now, the seller strategically put his £5 price tag right there. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Can't knock the hustle. I'd have done the same. But once I took it off, this was underneath. But to be fair, I think that's just sort of like the sticker residue. I don't think it's had an effect on the artwork itself. But this is a really nice collector's edition. I like picking up these big box PlayStation 2 games when I see them. And as you'll see here, oh, that's a bit close. Nearly had your eye out. If this was PlayStation 1, Laurie, you'd be blinded now. But yeah, it comes with a CD, a DVD, all that stuff I'm never going to take the time to watch or listen to. But let me know in the comments if you're a fan of PlayStation 2 Tomb Raider games, because I kind of bowed out after the first trilogy on the PlayStation 1. So let me know if these are worth playing through. But nonetheless, a nice addition to the PlayStation 2 collection.
So.
Okay, so viewers of the channel will not be surprised to hear that I picked up a load of Wii U games. It's really nice to pick up these games in person. Anybody can order things on eBay, right? But it just makes it a little bit better when you get them in person. And also some of these lower value ones, if you buy them on eBay or CEX online, by the time you pay postage, you're adding sort of 50% onto some of these cheaper games anyway, so it kind of defeats the point. But I did complete a couple of subsets, which was nice. So I managed to pick up Batman 2. So that's all the Lego games done. There's loads of Lego games on the Wii U. I don't mind picking these up so much because me and the little man will have a great time playing through these. He loves Lego, he loves you know, Batman and all the Avengers and everything like that. So these are definitely games I'll be able to enjoy with him in a year or two's time. I say a year or two's time. I played Fallout with him the other week. It wasn't the best parenting decision I've ever made because, yeah, he was telling my other half some stories about that game, and let's just say I'm not allowed to play Fallout with him anymore. So yeah, don't think I'll be getting Dad of the Year for that one. But moving along, another subset complete, and I think this might have been nominated for Game of the Year in 2014. Just Dance Kids. Nothing to say about this, except it's the last Just Dance game that I needed. Thank God. I'd never want to buy another Just Dance game as long as I live. There's a plethora of these on the Wii U, and yeah, let's move on from that. Okay, so I've also managed to pick up some mid-range games. These are sort of games on the Wii U that are getting up and up in price very quickly. These are games that were a £5, now they're a £10, and then they're 15, and then they're 20, and they're just going up and up. So yeah, I've got a couple of mid-range games here. You'll notice in some of the footage, there was quite a lot of Wii U there, which was obviously nice for someone like myself to see. And there is more footage from the fair, guys. I'll intersperse it throughout these pickups, because I know when I watch these kind of videos myself, I get a bit, okay, I've seen a stall now. When it's like 20 minutes, half an hour of just stalls, you know, I end up skipping a bit. So I'll try and like intersperse it throughout my pickups. We'll amalgamate the two. But yeah, one of the games that I wanted to ask you guys about was this one, Watch Dogs. I never got into the series. I heard mixed reports about all the releases in this game, to be fair. I think it's one of them that polarizes people. Is it worth playing? This apparently is a special edition for the Wii U. Have you played this version? Which is the best version to play, or should I just not bother wasting my time? Smurfs 2, this is one that's going up in value. This is one of them games that should be about 15 quid. It won't be long before it's 20, etc, etc. Managed to get this for £12, maybe a bit less, probably about 10, because I got it as part of a bundle. So yeah, another one ticked off the list. There will be a full Wii U collection set update. I got it right. Honestly, that tongue twister, and not having to say that again, is going to be one of the highlights of completing this set. But yeah, there will be a full set update coming soon for the Wii U. And that's just another one that's ticked off the list. And probably the last of the mid-range games that I want to talk to is How to Train Your Dragon 2. Another one, my son enjoys this film. So I'll be able to play this with him. I'll probably play it with him soon, actually, because he's getting to that age now where he's enjoying watching me play. So yeah, we'll be playing How to Train Your Dragon 2 very shortly. He had an amazing day. As you can see from the footage now, he was conked out by the end of it, gripping on tightly to two of the pickups that I got for him. He got a couple of toys, bless him. I can't show you them now because he wasn't letting them go, but I got him a dinosaur, and he also picked up one of the small soldiers as well, which was great because I like it when he buys anything retro. So yeah, the budget got extended because it was retro. And okay, so now we're moving on to my favourite pickups from the day. This is a game that I never would have thought I would have found at Doncaster, of all places. This was a Spanish only release, and it's one of the games I'd highlighted that I thought might be a bit of a problem to complete the set. I'm going to do my best Spanish accent for you, and that is Vaya Latino, or Baila Latino. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, as people that watch my Ibiza update will know. But yeah, it's one of the games never got released in the UK. So very happy to got my hands on this. There's still a couple of other European only releases out there that I still need to get off the list, but very happy to have found this one. It said new and sealed. It was listed for £25. It's one of them like cling film seals. Whether it's an official seal or not, I don't know. I'm not going to be in a rush to open it. Let's be honest, I'm not going to play it. So it can stay in its crappy cling film seal for the rest of the time for all I care. But yeah, very happy to have found this one.
Retro Ghetto.
Okay, and that takes us on to my find of the day. Now, this game's been on my radar for quite a long time because I know an individual who went for a full Wii U set, and this was the last game that he needed. I'm keeping my eye out for it. It's one of them. I tried to buy it a couple of times on CEX, but you know, the inevitable got that cancellation email, and then it never came back in stock, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, there's a couple on eBay, no manual, which we'll get to in a minute. 50 quid. But this one was listed at 25 with no manual. At first I thought, I don't really want to buy it incomplete, but then I thought, it's quite a hard one to get. Just buy it now and then you can always upgrade down the line. And this was from the good people over at Sore Thumb. They've got an amazing shop down in York. I've actually done a tour with them, so make sure you check that out. I'll put the link to that in the comments below. But they're always very good with pricing. They always work with me on bundles, and they've been very good to me over the years. And that game was the amazing Spider-Man 2. This is one of them games that's just become very difficult to get hold of on the Wii U. All Spider-Man games are holding their value, particularly on the Wii U and the Xbox 360. And this will be a part of my Games to Invest in series. So if you want to get ahead of the curve, Wii U on the Spider-Man. Wii U on the Spider-Man? Spider-Man 2 on the Wii U even. It's been a long day, guys. I did too many laps. But yeah, so I bought it for £25 with no manual. When I got home, I did a bit of research. I don't think this game came with a manual. So I looked at it. I basically got it for probably half of what it's going for on eBay. So very happy with that. It comes with the standard sort of Wii U blurb. And then what you often get in these is a white sheet of paper that will say 4 instructions, download this or go to this website. And there's quite a few Wii U games that do the same thing. So if you ever find a Wii U game and you think it's incomplete, look at eBay, look at sold listings, and if none of them have got a manual, the chances are it didn't come with one. But yeah, I've been waiting quite a while to talk about this on my channel. I didn't want anyone else unnecessarily looking for it until I'd found it. But yeah, I found it now. Guys, pick up this game if you see it. And that's it, minus the toys that little man's gripped tightly to. I can't show you, that's everything I picked up. Obviously I would have loved to have come away with a bag full of SNES games and Mega Drive and whatnot, but like I say, things are changing in the pricing structure and everything, and I'm getting old, guys, that's all it is. But yeah, very, very happy to have ticked some of these games off the list. It was a great day, great to meet so many YouTubers and so many people that watch the channel. Very humbling, and yeah, it's just good to be back out there, isn't it? It's good to be mingling again. Hopefully we'll be going to a few more soon. I have got quite a few shop tours planned, as well as a few more events coming up before Christmas. So only thing left to say is play your games, keep it retro. I'll see everybody on the next one. Take care.
Retro Ghetto.